You got it locked on Roadium Radio.
Due to circumstances beyond anyone's control, Dr. Dre is in the motherfucking house. So right about now, and I say, yo Steve, are you with me? ICE, are you with me?
Here's a little something about a nigga like me. They never should've let me buy tape from Steve. Ice Cube would like to play dope shit mixed by Dr. Dre. And since I was a youth, I like COMPTON. Now I like the motherfucking Roadium. Buying a tape or two, that's what the hell I do. You don't like Tony A? Well, fuck you, this is a game. And I'm in it. Ice Cube will fuck you up in a minute with a right, left, right, making you sick. And then you see Tony A is on the mix.
Tony A! Tony A! When you're ready, go.
Welcome back, everyone, to Roadium Radio, episode 237. And I'm Tony A, your host, and I want to thank everybody who tuned in, everybody who liked, subscribed, commented, everybody in the live chat, everybody talking shit, everybody disliking or liking. It doesn't matter. You guys are still watching. So I want to thank all of you guys, because we wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of you. So once again, much love, much respect to you guys. Before I introduce my very special guest of the night, or at least one of my special guests, we have two tonight. Once again, if you want to continue to submit your music to roadiumradio@gmail.com, if you want to appear, if you're an up-and-coming artist and you want to appear on an interview, please submit your music. I'm already booked for all of April, so I'll be starting on the next month soon. But once again, submit your music along with a short bio and some videos if you guys have them. Visuals are very important. A short bio is very important as well. So other than that, once again, don't forget to check out the verses. We started it a couple of months back. We have round 1, round 2, and round 3. Make sure to check that out on the channel. Check out our last Dining with the Wizard. We had a blast. So other than that, if I have any other announcements, I'll make sure to announce them before we go to break or during the break. But one of my special guests tonight will be hosting the To Live and Die in LA event this Saturday coming up. So make sure you guys get your tickets. On the description, you will see the link where you guys can actually buy your tickets. But we'll let you know all the info, where it's going to be at, what time, whatever. But without further ado, please allow me to introduce my very special guest. Once again, my brother. How are you doing?
I'm good, man.
Fabian Alomar.
Thank you.
You know what? I'm so excited and thankful that you're here, man, because we're going to be able to promote To Live and Die in LA. A lot of people know you from all your acting that you have done, but a lot of people, one thing they may not know, that you were actually a skater at one point, professional skater.
Yeah, I skated like for 11 years professionally.
You know, well, now why would that trip people out? You know what I'm saying? I mean, we all have a childhood.
Yeah, but you know, growing up into an adult and then being where I've been, they questioned it like, you skated? You a skateboard? You don't look like, I don't take people as for skating, you know, but my skating peers, they know who I am. Like a lot of kids in the street, they probably know who I am, and a lot of skaters my age, and the guys that like grew up with skateboarding. But for the average skater, man, they look at me like they're kind of weary about me when I show up to a skate park or something, or they'll see that I have a skateboard and they'll be like, oh man, here comes this dude. Look at him. He's skateboarding. Like, and then they come to talk to me and then find out who I am. And then it's like, all right, I'm breaking it in little by little, you know?
Okay. You know what? We're going to backtrack a little bit, and I want to ask you, where originally were you born or raised? I should ask.
Born and raised in the Rampart area, like Rampart Division, where Echo Park, MacArthur Park, and like Rampart, like by Tommy's.
Yeah.
That's where my stomping grounds is, right there. Born and raised.
All throughout the 80s, when we used to go like to nightclubs out there in Hollywood, like Florentine Gardens and stuff.
Yeah.
We used to always go to Tommy's right there.
Tommy's was the spot, man,
Yes.
to get a burger and maybe get beat up. Because it's like, it was rough right there.
Or even pick up.
Or pick up on a girl who just peed behind a trash can, you know, because back in those days, I used to live I lived across the street from Tommy's.
Uh-huh.
And when I was a kid, man, I used to like, in the weekend, I would, you know, my parents would party in the porch and have a bunch of family over, and they would be smoking and drinking. So I was a little kid, man, and I used to look outside, and I used to see a group of girls, pretty girls.
Yeah.
You know, remember when the hair would all teased up with the
big
mini
time.
skirts and
Yes.
like weekends are made for fun type of music?
Exactly.
They would go and they'd walk behind, and they'd be like, all talking like, hey, girl, stupid, like, let's go over here. When they go over there, I was wondering, what are they doing right here? And they'd cop a squat, lift up their mini skirt and cop a squat and pee. And I was like, oh, the sucias, they're doing it like that?
Like
and then
that.
they walk back to their boyfriends and go finish their burger and party and, you know, and like, it's crazy. They didn't even wash their hands or nothing. They didn't clean. Who knows if their heels they got to get back in the car, and like now they got pee heels.
And now they had no wipies either.
No wipes back then. It was just dry, hang dry.
Yeah, exactly. Air dry.
Yeah.
Now, you know what? But back in the day, a double chili cheeseburger was the bomb.
Bro, I just went there like a few days ago. I go like every once in a while.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, interesting story. So you were raised around Echo Park. A lot of people associate Echo Park with the movie Mi Vida Loca. Mi Vida Loca.
Yeah.
But I got a surprise for you guys. We actually filmed our first video, well, actually our second video at Echo Park for the song that I produced for a guy named High C, and it was called Sitting in the Park.
Oh, yeah. You sit. Yeah. High
And,
C.
yeah, and we filmed it there before they filmed the movie. And you know who actually directed our first video? The Hughes brothers, Menace Society, Dead Presidents.
No way.
Yeah, The Book of Eli. Yeah, they did our 2 videos for us. Our second video, other video was we filmed it at Venice Beach. So, but yeah, we still got those great memories, great pictures over there with
Venice
those guys.
Beach, man, that's another like one of my second stomping grounds that I was at. Like, you know, because for me growing up skateboarding, there was no skate parks back in the 80s and in the early 90s. You know, it was just Venice Beach and whatever pool you could find.
Yes.
Because we were jumping into pools, like empty pools, you know.
Right.
Because nowadays there's parks, but the skate parks usually, they started hitting around the late 90s and in 2003 when like Rob Dyrdek went and did something with the mayor of LA, and they started putting all these parks together.
Yes.
But back then, man, Venice Beach was my spot. You know, that's where I got my I first seen a pro, and they kicked me down a board, and his name was Tim Jackson.
Okay.
Tim Jackson gave me a board with Jesse Martinez.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know what's crazy? I'm going to share something with you. When I was a kid, okay, I'm right-handed. Are you right-handed?
Yeah, I'm right-handed.
As weird as this sounds, I used to skateboard and kicking off on my left.
Oh, you was doing the goofy. You know, you were doing the it's called when you skate. See, goofy is what I skate. You were skating Mongo.
Okay.
They call it Mongo, like Mongolito or some shit. They call it Mongo, like when your feet are like supposed to be like this, and then your front foot comes off and pushes and then gets back on the front. Yeah, that was Mongo.
Okay, yeah, you know, it was weird because
we made fun of guys like that.
And that's the way I used to skate.
Yeah.
Like I tried skating this way and kick off on my right, but it was always this way.
You were like Bill Danforth. Old skaters know Bill Danforth, man. That dude, he was a professional skater, and he skated that way the whole time.
Really?
I skate like that when I'm skating switch, when I'm going backwards to do a trick. A normal, you know what switch is, right?
No.
Like say if you're like my right foot forward, my left foot back, I ollie, right? My left foot hits the tail. I'll do a kick flip. Well, I could do it exactly the same way, but my left foot forward, it's the same trick, but opposite footed going switch.
Oh, okay.
It's the same trick, but everything is switched now, so you can't tell which way a skater skates. So, so I would skate Mongo going switch, which they even have a page like that on Instagram. It's called Mongo, Skating Mongo.
Really? I never heard of that, man.
It's crazy now, man. They got all kinds of stuff.
Out here, you know who was really, really popular, and I don't even know if he even lived out here, was Tony Alva.
Oh, yeah, I know Tony Alva.
Okay, him. We used to always hear the Tony Alva board. So out here in the Harbor area, everybody wanted
He's a legend.
Yes, a Tony Alva board.
Yeah.
I never got one. I got one of the plastic ones from Kmart. You know,
and
so
the Ninja.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
And then back in the day, you would hear like, you got to get these kind of trucks, you
Yeah.
got to get these kind of wheels.
Yeah.
And it was amazing. To me, I liked skating, bro.
I love skating, man. That's what got me, you know, that's what started me off in my whole life, separated me from doing good and bad. You know, it kept me away from doing a lot of bad stuff that I could have done.
Yeah, yeah.
Even though I got involved in some bad stuff, but it could have been worse, I believe.
Right. Around how old were you when you started picking up skating?
About 13 or 14.
Okay. Now, I always ask DJs this, keyboarders this, musicians this. Do you feel that immediately you knew you were a natural at this, at skating?
Hell no.
So
Hell no, I ate it a lot. I fell.
Okay.
I did not. But one thing I did know is that I loved it. And I don't mind falling. Because I was already getting hurt. Because I used to like fighting and stuff. So so for me, it was like, I've always kind of been like a rough kid, you know, because of my uncles and my father and everybody. But I think that skateboarding was something that I loved so much that I avoided going out and being like, you know how I told you about those Tommy's girls?
Right.
I avoided being with the little pompadour and my little turtleneck and trying to get all, and I avoided all that.
Right.
Trying to pick up on chicks and trying to be all like, trying to look suave, to putting all my attention into a board and skateboarding. And when all my friends were going out and partying with their little Nissan trucks, I was skating.
You know what? And I'm glad you're saying that because you were passionate about it. You loved it.
Yeah.
Okay. And that's the way it was with my turntables.
Right.
I've known guys that picked up an instrument and immediately started tuning in, started finding sounds.
Right.
And then they went out to be great musicians. I know DJ guys that like, I would teach them a little bit and they over there like, whip, 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 like that. And I was like,
automatically.
Yeah. So that's why I asked, do you believe you were a natural? But you said, you know, like for me, I felt that I learned how to get good, but practicing and wanting to be good is what kept me off the streets. You know, so I could understand what you're saying.
Right.
Instead of with the Nissan trucks with the back spinning around, you know, you were practicing.
Yeah, I was doing some spins off a ramp.
Okay.
Jump ramps.
Now, how does one, like, for your fans that may want to know, how did you become professional?
Okay, so like back in those days, there was no phones, there was no internet, so so you had to skate, and your name had to be floating around.
Okay.
So it was like word of mouth type of thing, and if you wanted to skate for a company, you had to call them up and skate in front of them. It was like a live demo in front of them, and you couldn't, like nowadays you could just show a tape or you could film it on your phone and send it to the sponsor. You could have a YouTube page and just have all your greatest tricks right there, right? All edited and everything. Back in the day, if you were fortunate to have a camera, a big old camera back in like the camcorder.
Camcorder, yeah.
A hand camera, yeah, well, we weren't. So we had to go and skate in front of the sponsor. I went to a guy named George Wilson in Venice Beach who took a chance on me. And he was the team manager for Z boards. Have you heard of Z boys?
Yes.
I was a Z boy back in the day. And I got on Z first at Venice Beach with the help of George Wilson. I was on the team with Butch Sturbings, George Watanabe, Pat Noho, guys like there's too many to name. There, Dino Campo. There was a bunch of Z boys that represented Venice Beach and LA. They had like this kind of like stilo, like the way I knew I could fit into that with the Dickies and the t-shirts. They were like a different type of skater, you know, and I fit right into that, and. But I wasn't from Venice Beach. I was from out on this side, like, you know, where Echo Park and where I grew up. But they liked me. Nevertheless, they liked my skating, and I went with them to Santa Barbara to go skate the Paul Peralta skate zone. Remember that? Well, I went there, and I won them over right there at that spot because I got a bunch of clips, and a whole weekend I got a whole part there.
Okay.
Yeah, I spent like 2 days there and then just killed it. Though.
Is there any footage like that where people can view possibly on YouTube?
Yeah, there's on you could just look up on the old Z boards, the old Z videos. There's a bunch of videos there, like on my page, especially if you go follow me right now. If you follow me, and just to throw it out there, I'm Fabian Alomar official on Instagram. So if you go to my page and you look down, you'll see a bunch of skateboard videos and clips from back in the day and some recent, because I still kind of skate. I kind of, you know, I'm never going to stop skating, man. It's in the blood. You know, once it's in the sangre, it's there for life, man.
That's dope, man.
Yeah.
Now, is there such thing as the greatest skater ever? For an example, when people think basketball, they automatically think Jordan.
Yeah.
But when they think golf, they think Tiger Woods.
Yeah.
When they think boxing, they think Muhammad Ali. Some people say Chavez.
Yeah.
Okay. When you think skating,
I think of Mark Gonzalez.
Okay.
Mark Gonzalez, he was the best skateboarder, hands down. He was doing tricks back in the 80s and 90s that they're still trying to do today. So, and he, you know, and a lot of old school guys and new will tell you that he's like probably the best skateboarder ever that was ever alive. But you got, don't get me wrong, there's kids today,
Right.
like the new generation, man, like Nigel, that kid Nigel Houston, he's good, super good. Paul Rodriguez, P-Rod,
Okay.
Guy Mariano. You got dudes out there that are just so good, man. Like there's too many to name, but all around, overall, for me, hands down, Mark Gonzalez.
Okay.
Because he started a bunch of stuff, and he's the one who got all of us that I just named, and including myself. He was our, like, he inspired everybody, bro.
Okay.
He started all that, like, if you want to say.
Okay.
He made that happen for us. And also he turned me pro. So from him to turn me pro was a blessing.
That was a blessing.
Like
Definitely.
for him to see me as that when I was amateur, and him to say, "Hey, I want to turn you pro and make your first board."
Yes.
I was like, "Damn," because I held off. I held off for Z. Z wanted to turn me pro. I could have been a Z boy, a professional, but I waited because I felt like I wasn't good enough.
Yeah.
They wanted to pay me money. Think about it. I was broke, man. I wasn't getting nothing, and they wanted to turn me pro. And I was like, nah, I kind of want to. I talked to my friends, and they were like, "You really want to go pro for Z, or you want to wait?" And I'm like, "Man, you think I should wait?" I go, they told me, "Look, you just got on. They want to turn you pro. Think about everybody else who's pro, who's gonna look at you and be like, you just got started." So I put in the years as an AM and going to contests and just hitting everything, you know, and like getting ads and stuff. A couple years later, I turned pro, but under Mark Gonzalez. He started a company and he wanted us on, and he came back from France and said, "I want to start a new company," and he picked us. He hand chose us. So for me to be hand picked and blessed by Mark Gonzalez to be pro, that to me that says something in my heart. That I felt it, and you know I was like, I'm not going to deny him.
Right.
So if he sees it, then it's good.
Where's Mark Gonzalez? Where was he from?
Huntington Park.
Okay.
Yeah, he's originally from Huntington Park, and man, I wish you guys would look up Mark Gonzalez, man. Look up the history. Go to the blind video. Go to this dude named Mark Gonzalez and look up Video Days. It's one of the best videos in 1991 that was filmed, and it's like one of the sickest videos that inspired the whole world of skateboarding.
That's awesome. Glad you're sharing that. Fabian, do you come from a big family? A lot of brothers, a lot of sisters?
Yeah, there's 7 of us.
Okay. Anybody else skate?
Nobody, man. They got on a board for a second and then they jumped off, but they didn't stick to it, you know? Nobody in my family skates, man.
Okay.
Nobody in my family skates. Well, if they do, they're just like pushing and shit. They're not really, you know?
Now, did you have the support of your family?
Hell no.
Okay.
Hell no. Did I have the support? I had to steal my first skateboard. I went and stole it in Glendale. There was a donut shop that they used to, all these white boys where they had their hair like this. Remember the Tony Hawk haircut?
Yes.
Where they're like, dude, bro, you know, like they had their hair over their eyes and shit.
Yes.
Well, there's a lot of them in Eagle Rock. And me and my boys passed by in our Nissan, we had a Ford Courier. We couldn't even afford a Nissan. We had a Ford Courier. We used to go steal parts from, and we used to steal all the parts from different trucks that we would jack, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And, we put together our little transformer like truck, you know what I
Right,
mean? We
right.
had different parts, and we would go cruising around. And back then, you could sit in the back of the truck.
Right.
They didn't give you a ticket, so we would sit in the back with the box booming, and I knocked on the window. We're like, "Hey, there's a donut shop right there in Eagle Rock. Let's go back. They got skateboards. They just leave them outside." Bunch of white boys, and so we went there, and I stole my first skateboard from there.
Oh, shit.
Took like 5 at a time. Me and my boy just took 5 at a time, and then they chased us. Dude, give us back our board, bro.
A lot of people, maybe they do know, maybe they don't know, but they were expensive.
Yeah.
You know, they're expensive. What, you know, I don't know, do they still call them trucks?
Trucks, yeah.
Trucks and wheels, boards. Like, what does one good one go for today?
Whoa. You're going to put down at least like almost $200 for a complete skateboard. Complete. So the trucks alone would probably be about $60.
Okay.
Back then they were like 25.
Okay.
Now they're like 60, 70. So depends on depends on the brand, because like independent and venture are still big, but you got like numerous companies now, man. Just like there's so many companies and so many skaters and all these the big companies, and then there's little companies. So you could be pro, but who you pro for? It's kind of like music or kind of like acting. Like you're an actor, but what have you done?
Right.
You could act in your kitchen with the camera now and just put it on YouTube.
TikTok course.
And TikTok, yeah, it could be so whatever, depending on what you're doing and what you're trying to buy at the store, they'll give you the certain prices.
Okay.
Skateboarding is super big, man. Now it's like, you got like the X Games, and then there's the Street League, and there's so many contests. The contests that they have like shit. There's so many now that you're like skaters are getting paid so much money. Yeah. Like I was getting paid nothing compared to them. They're making real money now.
Okay. Switching gears up a little bit, people that are watching or people that are probably first tuning in for the first time and figuring out who is this guy, Fabian Alomar, once again, professional skater, actor. This is where I want to focus in on now. As far as acting, was that something you've always wanted to do? When did that kick in your life?
Man, back when I was a kid, I used to look at TV and be like, man, I wish I could do that, Kind of like when I was a kid and I wished that I wanted to learn karate. I told before the Karate Kid came out, I wanted to learn karate because I was getting beat up, fights and stuff. I was like, man, I want to learn how to fight better. But my mom couldn't afford to put me in karate school or karate class. And we used to pass by walking, and I used to look and be like, oh, I want to do that. But my mom was like, nah, mijo, your dad will teach you,
Right.
My dad never taught me. But anyway, so when I wanted to get into acting, I was too like, that's not something you say in my family. Like, I want to be an actor. That's like even skateboarding. It was like, what? Nah, mijo, you're gonna be a mechanic, or you're gonna be, you're gonna grow up to be like, you're gonna have a good job working with your deal. But it's not. It's like I couldn't go to my family, and they wouldn't even know where to put me or send me to get into acting. So as I got into skateboarding, I saw my chances of like, okay, maybe I could get into acting. There's the movie that they did called Kids.
Yeah.
Well, we were all a part of that. In 1991, 1992 in New York with Larry Clark was the director.
Okay.
So Kids was a big movie, and I felt like, man, this is my chance to like get involved in acting. But it wasn't time.
So you, at that time, you were out of New York?
Yeah.
What were you doing out there as far as
I was skateboarding in New York. Yeah. In 1991, 92, 93, I was skating. I was in New York skateboarding.
A lot of people, if they've never seen that movie, I seen that movie maybe twice. That was a real movie, man.
Yeah.
That was a real movie.
Yeah, because the AIDS was big back then.
Yes. And I still remember the kid Casper.
Right, Casper. That's my boy. Rest in peace, Justin Pierce. Rest in peace. Yeah.
Wow. I remember at the very end, he was telling everybody, I want Darcy.
Yeah.
And then he slept with her.
I want a fucking virgin.
Yeah. He had two virgins that same day.
Yeah.
Damn.
Leo Fitzpatrick, Justin Pierce, Rosario Dawson, and Chloe Savigny.
That's when I first saw her, Rosario.
Yeah, that's her big movie debut. That was where she first came out. And, so we were out there skateboarding, and I got to meet everybody and hang out with them. We used to go to this club called The Tunnel. We went to the Bronx called The Fever. And then we were in Manhattan at this other club called Sticky Mike's. And the Palladium. We would go to clubs back then, and back then it was like, I seen Fat Joe in the Fever. I seen Fat Joe when Pun was skinny. Pun wasn't even big back then. Rest in peace.
Rest in peace. Yeah.
Yeah, he was thin, kind of healthy, and it's funny, man. Like, back in those days, we would go to those clubs, and then I'd come back to LA, and then we'd go to clubs out here, and we'd be in the circle of like, the guys from the Far Side, and remember like the Far Side was and another group from Frisco, dialed 7 digits, called the Bridget. Her man's a midget. But remember that's an old ass song.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember the guy's name.
Trying to think of the names too, man. Man, there are just so many groups because I used to skate in Frisco too a lot.
Okay.
So we would travel everywhere and be around like Dale the Funky Homo Sapien.
Dale, okay.
Shit like, you know, people like that. And then we were all around. Skateboarding was such a small group that it wasn't even like, you know, we weren't taken like too serious, but the skaters world knew us.
Right.
And so how we would get in the door into those places is because we had connections with people who knew that we were like this small group of professional skateboarders. And like, you know, when your friends are like big in skateboarding and you're trying to get in the door and they see you and hear about you skateboarding, it's like they look at you like, you're a skater, you know?
Right.
So it's not something you back in the 90s you would hear all the time. Like it's something that it's very rare. So, you know, they would just look at us like grown ass. We're adults. We're making money. All we do is skateboard.
Right.
How do you get paid skateboarding? How does a skateboard pay you? That's what my parents used to trip out on. Like,
Right.
why are you gonna get into skateboarding? My dad used to be on me. He goes, you're getting hurt. I'm taking you to General Hospital all the time. How are you gonna make money skateboarding? When I was your age, I had a car. I had a mustache. I'm like, what's wrong with you? Like, he was like, man, I don't got a mustache. I'm on a skateboard. Like, and he used to shave me.
Oh,
he used to
wow.
shave me so my brocha could grow out.
Right.
You know, like he wanted me to be kind of like him. And I kind of wanted to do something different, man.
Right.
You know?
Right. Well, you know, I guess it kept you off the streets, at least from that other side of the streets.
Yeah.
Now, as far as you're in New York, you check out kids, you meet them from there. Pretty much, would you say that's what inspired you to possibly dabble into the whole acting world?
I'd say that probably started it, yeah.
Okay. And now, do you remember how you got into it? Did you look for an agent? Did you look for a manager? Or how did that all begin for you?
Well, I to be honest, I came out of prison. I did almost 9 years in prison, and I came out of high desert, matter of fact. And I said, you know what? I'm just gonna get a job. Skateboarding doesn't want me. Skateboarding doesn't they're probably afraid of me because of my charges that I had.
Okay.
And they hadn't seen me in a long time, and so I figured I'll just get a regular job. And I went to the strip club, and I met this girl who she kind of like smelled the PIA soap on me. She smelled the prison industry soap on me, man. Like, she was like, you just got out, huh? Because I was kind of stiff. And she was like, she gave me her number. We started talking. Her name was Leslie. And she told me, you know, how come you don't get into like doing background? You should be a background. My dad used to do her dad died 5 years before I got home. Her dad was from Montebello.
Okay.
And he had done a bunch of movies like Con Air and The Terminator and all kinds of stuff when she was a little girl.
Oh, okay.
So, and he made a good living. And I go, how do you get into that? Well, what do you think I should do? And she goes, let me look up some stuff. So she sent me to this place in North Hollywood, and it was a workshop for acting, to get into acting. And the dude there was teaching acting, but it was like kind of like bottom grade, like lower grade acting, you know? He had his own method of acting. He was like this weird guy who just taught his own method of acting. Now that I know, but back then I was like, oh shit, this guy knows what he's talking about.
Soaking it up.
Yeah, I'm just taking all this shit in. But then, okay, so I got on Facebook, and I put on Facebook, just got out of an acting class. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to be like, and then my friend hits me up, and he's been in General Hospital and Young and the Restless and all these things, right? He's an actor. One of my friends who used to skate with me 9 years, 10 years before that. I was locked up. Remember I told you, I just got out of prison.
Yeah.
So my friend back in the day who I used to skate with had became an actor, a real actor. And he saw my Facebook, and he's like, Fabes, you're getting into acting? What's up, man? Come hang out with me. And so I go meet with him, and he tells me, so what do you study? What are you doing? And I told him, and he's like, dude, that's just garbage. That's garbage. That's all bullshit. I'm going to put you in my acting class. So my white boyfriend hooked me up into his acting class, and it was a Meisner, Sanford Meisner. The Meisner technique is like acting and behaving truthfully under imaginary circumstances and real circumstances, moment to moment. You know, it's real acting.
Right.
And It's reading behavior, and I've been doing this all my life. And he just I studied. It's a 3-year program. After 2 years, you get into the master class, and I did all that. And he chopped the class. There was like a big class like this, and only this much made it to the master class.
Oh, okay.
So I ended up going through the whole thing, and I passed everything, and I studied for years with that. And
it sounds like fun.
It is fun if you love what you're doing,
Right.
And it's like it really is. And once you get to know it, but in the beginning, it was something that I kind of think back, and I've been acting all my life, man. I've been trying to act tough on the yard. I'm trying to act like I'm not scared.
Right.
When I'm gonna go do something, I've been lying to the homies, like saying, yeah, okay, I'll do that. Like I wasn't, like you don't ever want to show your true feelings to certain people that when growing up, and you have to put on a face and put on this whole personality, and you're really deep inside, you're shitting bricks, you know? So, I've lied to cops. I've lied to the COs. I've lied to people when I was on drugs. When I've lied to get what I needed on the streets.
Right.
I've been, and so acting is another way of lying. It's just telling the story and telling, it's your interpretation of your story that you're telling. Because everyone, it's like a song. There's remakes of songs, but everyone sings it differently.
Right.
And this person may sing it this way and that person sings it that way, but they're both good, but it's just two different styles.
Right.
So acting is kind of like that. It's your interpretation. If you do Hamlet, Shakespeare, it's been done thousands of times.
Yeah.
But it's your version of doing it. So I believe that, my way of doing it is going to be my way in acting. And although you got to learn the techniques and learn, it's good to learn, have some kind of background.
Last question before we go to break. Do you recommend, if somebody wants to be an actor, do you recommend them going to a school like yourself? Or is there people that have made it and never went to school?
Yeah. Danny Trejo.
Okay.
Never been to school, but has made it.
Okay.
Because he understands the work. If you understand the work, and just using your real emotions and things that you've gone through, then I believe that you can do it. Now, that's probably not going to work for everyone.
Right.
Because not everybody has that Danny Trejo look, and it has what he's got. He could just talk like this, and that's it. He's like, he talks, Danny Trejo is Danny Trejo, man.
Right.
Like you can't copy that guy. But he has never been to class, and he's made it. I
remember when I saw him on Con Air, and they bring that one guy out. He's got the mask, and they're holding him up. What the fuck is that? That shit was hilarious, man. So we're gonna go ahead and take a break. When we come back, we're gonna bring out Frankie. He's the one putting this whole event together. To Live and Die in LA next Saturday. Once again, on the description, everybody, you can go and buy tickets for the event this Saturday coming up. Make sure you guys check it out. You're going to see the flyer on the screen. And when we come back, you're going to meet the guy who's putting it all together. Once again, call somebody, text somebody, slap the shit out of somebody. Let them know that Fabian Alomar is in the motherfucking building, and we'll be back with To Live and Die in LA.
Yes.
Hey, what it do? It's your boy Cap G. Subscribe to Roadium Radio, hosted by Tony A. the Wizard. Yes, sir.
Yo, what's up, y'all? This is King T chilling on Roadium Radio. Tune in, subscribe every Sunday and Wednesday. Fucking with my man Tony A. the Wizard.
West up, this Lazy Dub, and you're tuned in to Roadium Radio right here with Tony A. the Wizard on every Sunday and Wednesday, 7 p.m. Make sure you like and subscribe that.
Hey, what's up, guys? I'm right here, Local Negro, Tony A, Roadium Radio. Tune in.
Yo, what's up? It's your boy MTO right here with Tony A. the Wizard on Roadium Radio. Make sure you like and subscribe and tune in every Sunday and Wednesday.
What's up, everybody? It's your homegirl Lovely, and I'm right here at Roadium Radio with my boy Tony A. the Wizard. Make sure you subscribe and check him out every Sunday and Wednesday.
It's Nina Barretta with Roadium Radio and Tony A. the Wizard. Tune in Sundays and Wednesdays. Like and subscribe.
What's up, everybody? This is the Puppet Master chilling with El Triste. Follow and subscribe to Roadium Radio with Tony A. the Wizard.
Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Rashidi Harper, director, executive producer from Hip Hop Uncovered, and I'm here at the Roadium Radio with Tony A. the Wizard. Stay tuned.
Coming at you live through the harbor area, you got MC Poncho, the #1 science show, and you're checking out Roadium Radio with my man Tony A. the Wizard. Check it out.
What's up? This is Ronan Gray. You're watching Roadium Radio with Tony A. the Wizard. Make sure to tune in every Wednesday and Sunday.
What up? This is Mr. D over at Roadium Radio with my homeboy Tony A. the Wizard. Make sure you subscribe and tune in every Sunday and Wednesday.
What's up, y'all? This Uncle Spliff, man, from Spliff D TV. Y'all need to tune in every Sunday and Wednesday to Roadium Radio with my homie, Tony A. the Wizard.
Yo, you're tapping in with the Steel City Hustlers.
This is Roadium Radio, hosted by Tony A. the Wizard.
Motherfucking legend. Make sure you fucking like, subscribe, share, do all that shit. You know what's cracking.
Yo, it's your boy Troublesome Man, TM Gang live in full effect. Here at Roadium Radio with my boy Tony A. the Wizard. You know what it is. Wow.
Yo, what's up? This is DJ Ernie G and the place to be. I'm chilling here at Roadium Radio with my homeboy Tony A. the motherfucking Wizard. Vatos Locos forever.
Yo, what's up, man? It's your boy Young Hype here at Roadium Radio with Tony A. the Wizard. Make sure y'all subscribe and tune in every Sunday and Wednesday.
Doge. Yo, what's up? It's Anthony Campos, aka Big Citric, inviting everybody to tune in and subscribe to Tony Vision, Roadium Radio with your host, Tony A. the Wizard.
What's happening? It's your boy Bobby Castro, and I'm here at Roadium Radio with the homie Tony A. the Wizard. Make sure to like, subscribe, check out the shit.
What's good, y'all? Eric Bobo from the mighty Cypress Hill, chilling right here on Roadium Radio with the homeboy Tony A. the Wizard. That's right.
Hey everybody, this is Cliff Ritchie, and I'm here on Roadium Radio with Tony A. the Wizard.
What's cracking? It's your homie Crazy Boy, Blue Rain Music. You tuned in to Roadium Radio with the homie Tony A. the Wizard. Tune in every Wednesday and Sunday right here.
What's up, everybody? This is Dali C, the Trap Queen, and you guys are listening to Roadium Radio with Tony A. the Wizard. Make sure you guys tune in.
Yo, what's up? This is DJ Bobby B, and you're live with Tony A. the Wizard on Roadium Radio.
1212 coming to you live from the harbor area. DJ Ralph M rocking beats with my man Tony A. Rocking the SB 1200. Let's go.
Yo, what's up? This is DJ Yella coming straight out of Compton, Roadium Radio with my boy Tony A. the Wizard. Check him out.
Hey, what's up? It's your girl Miss Got This from NYC. Andamos aquí with Tony A. the Wizard at Roadium Radio. You already know how to bring the NYC love. Hey, shout out to all of you guys.
Hey, what's cracking? It's that Guilty One. You're tuned in to Roadium Radio with Tony A. the Wizard, live every Sunday and Wednesday at 7 p.m. Like and subscribe.
What's going on? It's Hazard. You are tuned in with Tony A. the Wizard on Roadium Radio. Make sure you tune in every Sunday and Wednesday at 7 p.m. Like and subscribe on YouTube.
Yo, this is your boy Invincible, and you are watching the Roadium Radio Show with Tony A. the Wizard. Make sure you're tuned in and watching. Ooh-ah.
What's up, guys? This is Isabella Soul, and you're tuning in with Tony A. the Wizard on Roadium Radio. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Peace.
What's up, guys? It's your girl J-Rox. I'm here on Roadium Radio with your host Tony A. the Wizard. I'll make sure to tune in on Sundays and Wednesdays, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button.
Yo, what's up? This is Jose Homicide. You hanging out at Roadium Radio, hosted by Tony A. the Wizard. Like and subscribe.
All right, what up? It's your boy King Cash right here at Roadium Radio with the homie Tony A. the Wizard. Make sure you guys subscribe.
Yo, what up? It's your boy Trouble P here at Roadium Radio with your boy Tony A. the Wizard. Make sure y'all subscribe and tune in. West Coast.
Yo, what it do? This your boy, Big Havoc. One Hood Admiral, South Central Cartel General. And you're tuned in to Roadium Radio with my boy, Tony A. the Wizard. Stay locked in.
Hello everybody, this is Rocky Padilla, and you're listening to Roadium Radio with Tony A. the Wizard.
Hey, what's up my people? Hey, Trouble Kid right here, you know, in the house. Shout out to Tony A. the Wizard, and shout out Roadium Radio. Much love. Thank you for having me.
What up, world? It's YQ, Young Quicks, and right now you're listening to the OG Tony A. the Wizard on Roadium Radio. Make sure to keep it locked, subscribe, comment, hate. It don't matter, man. We get into it. It'll 5 stand up.
Hey, what up? It's your boy Mark Cruz. You're now tuned in to Roadium Radio with Tony A. the Wizard, the legend. Tap in.
What's happening, everybody? It's your boy Queenie. You're tuned into Roadium Radio. Check my man Tony A. the Wizard every Wednesday and Sunday. Stay tuned. Comment, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. You know what it is.
What's up, pimpin'? It's your boy Johnny Boy, aka Mr. Las Vegas, at Roadium Radio with your boy Tony A. the Wizard. Yes, catch us every Wednesday and Sunday. Yeah.
Hey y'all, this is Elvia Cadena here at Roadium Radio with motherfucking Tony A. the Wizard. Make sure you guys subscribe, like, and share.
Can I get a moment of your time? Hey, it's your boy Lucky Sun Zoo from Hood Starks Podcast. Hey, fuck with one of the best podcasts in the game, Tony A. the Wizard, Roadium Radio. Don't motherfucking play with it. Don't sleep on it. Hey, H.A., stand the fuck up. Yes, sir.
What's up? This is Clever from the brown side. Make sure you guys tune in to Roadium Radio with Tony A. the Wizard. If not, you're a bitch.
What's cracking? It's your boy Young Thrive right here with the homie Tony A. the Wizard on Roadium Radio. Don't forget to subscribe, man. Check out the best interviews on the West Coast. Yeah.
I'm on the Roadium Radio. What up? It's ODM from Lighter Shade of Brown. You know, your daddy's favorite rapper, your mama's favorite DJ, plus that YouTube star, you know what I mean? RBG fam. Lighter Shade all day with the homie Tony A. Right here, Roadium Radio, Sundays and Wednesdays. Let's go.
Welcome back, everyone, to Roadium Radio, episode 237. And we're going to go ahead and jump right back into it with, once again, Fabian Alomar and the producer and the creator of Saturday's event, March 26th, to Live and Die in LA. That's a lot to remember. So once again, Fabian, thank you for being here. Frankie, thank you for being here. Once again, I just want to reiterate that you are the producer and the creator of this event.
Yeah.
Okay. So now this is going down March 26th. I like to say just Saturday, but it's March 26th. The tickets are available on the description once this video is posted up. you can go and order tickets there. But make sure you guys, because first come, first serve, make sure you guys get those tickets, okay? Now, how long has To Live and Die in LA event been going on now for?
I think it's about 4 years, maybe a little over 3.
Okay.
So it's about 3.5 years. Something
Okay.
Like
And have you always been the one that's produced it and put it together?
yeah, I'm the guy who ends up unfortunately doing all the work and shit like that. So yeah.
Okay. Now, what inspired you to do this? To come up with this event for the city?
I guess the root of it would be photography. So I got into photography. I went through a divorce, and it was kind of a tough divorce. You know what I mean? And my girlfriend handed me a camera, and I use that as my therapy. I was out there, doing photography pretty much on my off time. You know what I mean? Like when I wasn't working, I was out there taking pictures of all kinds of shit.
Okay.
Eventually, I kind of figured out what I wanted to do as far as like the subject matter and stuff like that. But it got to a point where I was just posting, and I was like, yeah, there's got to be more to it than just that. You know what I mean? Like there's got to be money involved. Like there's got to be some recognition involved for the work. You know what I mean? And so I started kind of exploring that. And I figured that people felt the same, you know what I mean? And I reached out to a few people that I respected, and they did. They felt the same way. And so that kind of created me, that started me to go and like approach galleries and stuff like that. And are you guys interested in what we're doing over here? You know what I mean? And that's where it came from. That's where it started.
So when you thought of this event, was it just, I guess in the beginning stages, was it just a concert, or was it art with the concert? What was the first one like, if you can give us a picture of?
The first one was real like Chicano heavy, low riders and all that kind of stuff, and kind of a celebration of our culture through photography.
Okay.
It was purely photography. We had one DJ. We had a DJ spinning oldies and shit, and it was just photography.
Okay.
It's evolved since then.
Yes, okay. Because I was just recently at the place where I met you, and is that the first time that's happening there at that location?
Yeah.
Okay. On the flyer, you guys saw during the break, the locations there. If not, we'll be posting it up on our pages on Instagram that you guys can follow. I believe you can follow Frankie there on To Live and Die in LA page.
Yeah.
And once again, you can follow Fabian on his page. It's on the screen, and you can follow mine on my page. By the way, you can see the flyer on the screen. So once again, that's the flyers event for this Saturday, March 26th. You guys can get the tickets on the description. And now, what can people expect when they attend? Obviously, music, and if you can kind of fill us in.
So yeah, I mean, from the first one, I'm a music lover myself. So
yes.
I wanted to represent LA in all aspects. You know what I mean? And so the next one, I involved some local rappers and stuff like that, and it's just it's grew since. This time it's a full-on fucking concert. You know what I mean? Like there's Joey Quiñones closing it out, and Sugar Free. And I never imagined to have names like that involved with something. You know what I mean? So we got 14 artists that are all representing LA that are performing live. We got about 60 vendors, all local hustlers just trying to do their thing.
60 vendors.
Yeah, 60 vendors. Wow. We got gang of food. We got a VIP area. We got it's just a full-on festival.
Right.
And it's an all-day thing. It's just strictly a LA vibe. You know what I mean? All the way through and through.
What are the hours? Like when can people start showing up?
They can show up at 12, and it shuts down at 10. So it's an all-day thing.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay. So don't get drunk too early.
Take your time.
Yeah. And get drunk slow.
Or you can go take a break and then come back and get drunk again.
Exactly. Now, I know you guys are going to also have photographer there from Esteban.
Yeah.
Okay.
So fortunately, I reached out to Esteban on the second event.
Okay.
I wasn't aware of who he was.
Okay.
And then people started telling me about him. I'm like, oh shit, okay, this guy's somebody. You know what I mean? So I reached out to him, and I was really surprised when he was accessible, and he's like, yeah, I'm with it, because I guess I painted a pretty good picture of what it was. You know what I mean?
Right.
So thankfully, he's been involved since that second one, and there was only like 700 people in this small little office building in Burbank that went to that show. And he's just been there with me ever since.
Yeah, he's a good dude, man. You know, I had the pleasure and honor to interview him here twice. And on one of them, I actually confessed. I said, man, you know, I'll be honest with you. People say, oh, you should get Esteban, you should get Esteban. And one day I just said, who's that? You know, I was kind of like you in a sense, you know, because I like to tell people from 2002 to 2017, I was working. I pressed mute to music.
Yeah.
So I really wasn't aware. I wasn't on social media. So when I got back on social media late 2017, all of these people said, you should get this guy, you should get this guy. So I really didn't know. So I admitted to him on that. And I asked him, so what does he do? And he goes, oh, he shoots pictures. So I said, anybody can shoot pictures. And he goes, oh, he shoots them with film. I know, but they have digital cameras today. Yeah. I wasn't getting it. Then when I saw his work, it was amazing. Yeah. And he actually brought me a a picture that he shot of the Roadium swap meet where I was used to sell my mixtapes in the 80s that he actually took and he autographed it for me. And so ever since then, it's been good. So I'm glad he's going to be there, correct?
Yeah, for sure. He'll be there.
You know, a lot of people don't know that he directs too. He directs and produces. He's an executive producer on this show coming out called Once Upon a Time in Aztlán.
Oh, wow.
Him and George Lopez are the executive producers on that show. It's going to be coming out pretty soon. It's Amazon Prime.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. Once Upon a Time
in Aztlán.
In Aztlán.
Yeah, that's he's personally got me on there like to go and try out for the show, and when it's coming, you'll see coming up.
Awesome.
Yeah. The dude's always working. Always fucking working. Yeah.
Yes. You can see that in the documentary, LA Originals. Yeah. You know, I just wish they would have made that a little bit longer and gave the pictures enough time to breathe, because they were just flashing them at you, you know, and that was one thing that I told them. I literally had to stop it, rewind it, stop, just so I could see the picture. But they said they had to cram in like 30 years in an hour and 15 minutes. So a lot of times that's kind of impossible.
Well, on March 26th, you'll be able to see him live.
See him live, March 26th. Yes. So now, what was it about Fabian now that you said, I want to get this guy to host my show?
Yeah, I want to know too.
Yeah, my boy E-Man. My boy, shout out E-Man. What's up? He was dabbling in doing a podcast as well, and had him on as a guest.
Okay.
And when I heard him, he was like the funniest dude I've ever heard, just naturally, you know what I mean?
Right.
And when I talked to my boy about him, it turns out he has a story, you know what I mean?
Right.
And this show, I want people involved with this that are genuine, you know what I mean? And the fact that he's turned his shit around the way he has, and he's doing big things and shit, you know, it's inspiring. Not only to me, but to everybody that's going to be attending that day, you know. So I want him to inspire people. You know what I mean?
You're gonna make me cry, man.
That's why he's involved. And yeah, he's a funny dude too. Shit.
That's dope, man. Now, as far as music is concerned, what type of genres can people expect of music?
Yeah, that's the thing. Is so like I said, it was real Chicano heavy, right?
Right.
But there's more to LA than that. You know what I mean?
Yes.
There's South Central, there's Watts, there's East LA, there's Venice. You know, there's a lot of different worlds in this city of ours. And
very true.
I wanted everybody to be represented. So with that said, there's punk bands from Venice Beach. There's a heavy metal band from South Central. There's a lot of up and coming rappers. There's Joey Quinones that pretty much does oldies
like
and
soldies.
Shit, right? Yeah, soldies, is that what it is?
Soldies, yeah.
Does soldies, and then so everything.
Right. Okay. Speaking of Joey, his music is amazing, bro. His production that I have heard, and me being a producer and being in studio with a lot of great producers as well, and then hearing his sound today, it's amazing, bro. Like, his stuff is really, really great. So you guys are going to have an opportunity to see someone whom I believe is just going to continue to grow and flourish even more. But you get to see him here in LA. Another interesting thing, you said a punk rock band from South Central.
Heavy metal from South Central.
Heavy metal from South Central. That's kind of odd, because when we think South Central, we think rap, you know.
I didn't even hear the band, but when the dude pitched it to me, he said heavy metal from South Central. I'm like, fuck, yeah, it's a no-brainer, you know, like, let's get them on. It turns out they're good. You know, they're very talented and shit, but that's all I needed to hear right there.
Okay. And then you also said a lot of up-and-coming rappers.
Yeah.
So this will give you guys an opportunity to go and support these local up-and-coming rappers.
Yes.
You know, because a lot of them possibly don't have other other than social media, to display or let their talent shine. And come March 26th, you'll be able to see them. So we want to encourage you guys to get your tickets and help support these, not only this event, but these artists that are trying to, if you will, make a name for themselves.
So that's part of it. So with the photography thing, when we got Esteban Oriol involved, all of a sudden, you know, these up-and-coming photographers were able to be in a show with him. You know what I mean? This time around, there's like world-renowned photographers that are involved with this, but there's also some 18-year-old kid that's from the neighborhood that's being able to share this space, right?
Right.
So it gives inspiration to these guys. They're part of something with somebody they look up to, right?
Yes.
I wanted to kind of do that with the stage as well. And it turned out, you know, big ups to Black Widow for getting involved with this. She brought Sugar Free to the table, and she's really doing like amazing things as far as production goes. So this time around, we're getting an opportunity to do just that. You know, have these up and comers share the stage with a fucking legend. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Like, so that's what this is about. You know what I mean?
Okay.
That's a real big aspect of this show.
Okay. Now, say that I'm just a fan and I'm like, okay, I'm sold, I want to go. As soon as I get there at 12, is there going to be bands already playing, or when is the music starts at 12:30?
12:30, yeah.
Okay.
I know it's early, but there's just so many, we had no choice. You know what I mean? So
Right.
it's all day music.
Right. Well, you know what? People are going to show up because it's an all-day event.
Yeah.
You know, and especially here in LA, and just the name itself is going to attract people. And having, once again, your host like Fabian there, you know, hosting it attracts people as well. Now, when he asked you, how hard did you have to think about doing it?
I was like, wait, hold on. Wait, me? To host it? I've never done that before, so it'd be my first time going up there and doing it, you know. So I mean, I said, yeah, like, you sure? Yeah, you know, I don't know. I've never done this before, but I know that, you know, he sees something like, you know, if he wants me to do it, and I feel like, yeah, that'd be fun.
Okay.
You know, I just go up and I could be myself. I don't have to be nobody else, you know. And it's something that fits.
You know, I wanted to ask you a question that actually a fan submitted and said, can you ask him, is he the comedian guy? Did you ever do any stand-up comedy at all?
No, but I did these videos called Cholos Try.
Oh, okay, that's probably what it was then.
And probably people remember that, and they thought that I was acting, but that wasn't acting. Yeah.
Well, I think some of the best actors are the ones that are not acting.
Right.
They're just them.
Yeah, because all they did was just take us to a room, didn't tell us nothing. They kept us in the dark, put us in a room, and like we just, like, if you blindfolded us, and just now we open our eyes and we're here with Tony the Wizard.
Yes.
And like, okay, so we start, and then just going off from there. They never told us what we were gonna do, so it was all improv.
Oh, okay, all right. Now, as far as To Live and Die in LA, this will probably, you said, be the fourth one?
Fifth.
The fifth one, okay. And is this something you plan to continue to do every year? And if so, do you plan to do it maybe twice a year or so?
No. Once a year is enough. It's a beast to put together, to be
Okay.
honest, you know, so.
I ask because I don't know what that's about.
Yeah,
I've only done backyard parties.
It's a lot of work. You deal
Those
with
are
a
the best
lot of,
ones.
yeah, those are fun too, though. But there's a lot of people that you have to deal with, you know, from the vendors, and you're not going to make everybody happy, you know what I mean?
Very
So
true.
You got to play that guy, you know, and there's a lot to deal with. So if it happens again, it's going to be once a year.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It'll happen.
Yes. And you've done it every single time at a different location?
The first three were at the same location.
Okay.
That was a spot in Burbank. This girl named Ilani at the Compound. I think she changed her name now, but the Compound. She took a chance on us. You know what I mean? She rented us the spot the first 3 times, and it got to capacity. We almost, you know, broke her building and shit. So we had to go to a different spot. Second one, or the fourth one, was in South Central, and then now we're doing this one in Boyle Heights.
Okay. And I believe it's right under the bridge, if I'm correct?
Yeah. So this is the first time that we're going into like public property, meaning we got to get permits and stuff like that. And again, Black Widow, thank you. She got all the permits necessary and all the insurances, and that's been a mission in itself. You know what I mean?
Okay. If I could just bother you to put the mic a little bit closer. I know we don't have a taller stand, but that's the best we got for right now. Now, as far as the lineup, once again, it's 12:30 till 10. And Fabian will be hosting it once again. You said you had over 60 vendors?
Yeah, somewhere around
there.
Different types of food.
Yeah. I mean, you know what? Because I'm gonna
all tacos.
Yes, yes, all tacos.
You get your whole wardrobe right there.
Yeah. Oh wow, that's awesome. And if I'm correct, I believe Lydia, the biker chick, will be there.
No, I don't. She's not going to be there.
Okay, because I forgot who somebody had mentioned it.
She was going to, but I think she had prior engagements or something like that.
Okay. Yeah, as a matter of fact, I interviewed her here as well. I'm looking forward to interviewing, what a lot of people don't know, that Roadium Radio Podcast will be there. And we will be live streaming Roadium Radio live on To Live and Die in LA. And I'm going to be interviewing a lot of the artists, a lot of the up-and-coming artists, on the podcast. So we will be there from 5 till 10. So that will be on Saturday, March 26th. So do not expect a show Sunday. I'm taking the day off. But March 26th on Saturday, I will be live. It'll be the first time that we actually do it outside of this, my little studio here.
Nice.
Yeah, so we're going to take our banner and everything, and we're going to give it all we got, man.
You'll have a lot of people right there to interview for sure.
That's the first time, huh?
It's the first time.
Nice.
So, hey, you know what's funny, man?
A lot of first time, a lot of cherries being popped right now. Let me tell you that. First time for him doing a big event. First time me debuting as hosting, and first time you leaving this.
Yes,
we got this shit. It's cool.
Yeah.
And I also want to thank Mr. Vegas for plugging me in with you. Yeah. So we're gonna have a lot of fun. We're gonna be interviewing up and coming artists once again. Possibly the rock band, the punk rock band, Esteban again, whatever. Whoever's there, we could get on the podcast. It's going to be a 5-hour long podcast. So make sure you guys tune in, like, comment, subscribe. Make sure you guys get your tickets. Let's support. Here's one thing that I always like to say. We don't support each other, who will? So this is an event that's for the cultures, for the community. And it's going to be nothing, once again, vendors, bands, photographers. Let's all show up. Let's give a great showing, and support each other.
Yeah. You're not only supporting, you're going to have a good time.
Yes, sir.
It's laid out real proper, you know what I mean? And it's going to be a good time for sure.
Okay. How long have you been planning this for? I mean, I asked because I don't know an event of this magnitude. How long does it take to actually, till it comes into fruition?
This one is 4 months.
4 months.
4 months.
Okay.
And I'm fucking breathing, and you know what I mean? This shit right here, like, it's if I'm not working, I'm doing this. You know what I mean? Like, it's 4 months.
Okay.
4 months.
That'll work. Now, Fabian, looking forward to it?
Yes, I am. I am. I'm a little nervous. I'm gonna tell you right now. It's. I know once I get there though, I get a feeling of it. Yeah, it'll be good.
Okay. You know what's funny, man? Because there are still times that
you get the nervous caca.
Yes, the nervous caca.
Yeah,
you get bubble guts.
Yeah,
and
I got him right now.
We're gonna put a porta potty right there next to the stage for him.
He said, "I got him right now." No, but I was asked. I'm gonna say this: when my boy right here, Mr. Vega, said, "Are you down, Tony? You're cool with doing this?" When he asked me that, for a split second, I swear to you, I almost said no, and I'm gonna tell you why. Somebody asked me about 2 years ago, because when I first started this podcast, he said, "Hey man, I want you to come and I want you to be the host of my event. It's probably going to be about 7,000 people there." Now, as a younger DJ, I performed in front of 30 people, 500 people, or 14,000 people. I've DJ'd a lot in front of a lot of people. Now that I'm a little bit older, when they asked me, "Are you done to come to be the host?" I'll be honest with you, I got nervous right on the spot, man. And I just said, fuck that. What am I going to say? What am I going to do? How am I going to act? And he was just the same way you act on your podcast. And I was like, I don't know, man. And be honest with you, I talked myself out of it, even though I wasn't going to get paid. The guy wasn't going to pay me, but I talked myself out of it. So when he asked me, "Tony, you cool with doing this?" For a quick moment, because it was out of my comfort zone, I said to myself, yeah. Let's do it.
Good for you. Good for you.
On the way home, I was trying to talk myself out of it.
Yeah.
I'm being honest with you. And then I had to stop myself. And I remember this one quote that somebody told me years ago. It said, comfort zone is a nice place,
That's right.
but nothing ever grows there.
Right.
That's right.
Right.
And I'm 53. I'm about to be 54, and I'm like, you know what? How can I expect different results when I keep repeating the same cycle? You got to do something different.
Yes.
So
that's something we all have in common. I'm sure we're all putting
Yeah.
ourselves in uncomfortable positions, and that's how you grow.
Man, I've been putting myself in uncomfortable positions since like day one, bro. I'm telling you. Try skateboarding in the 80s in Echo Park. Man.
Yeah.
Hey, Holmes, what are you doing? Hey, what are you doing on that surfboard, Holmes? And these are my uncles. Like, what are you surfing for, homie? What are you doing? It's a skateboard, motherfucker. It's not, it's just, I'm like, I had to fight for it,
Right.
So,
right.
yeah, the comfort zone, it's cool when you're comfortable, but you have to get out of it if you're going to grow.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
You have to.
And sometimes, man, you get like, fuck, should I really do it?
Yeah.
Should I really do it?
Yeah, that's when you got to question yourself and the nervous caca and everything. Just go do it, man. Just
Absolutely.
do it. Yeah.
Absolutely. Now, when you first started putting this together, did you get a lot of people saying, it's not going to happen, bro, it's not going to work?
Never.
Okay.
Never.
So that's a good thing.
Yeah.
Because, we usually get people that...
The haters.
Yes.
Yeah.
They nah, bro, it's not going to... Who's going to show up? How are you going to promote it? It's not going to fucking work. They tell you 10 different ways on how it's not going to work. But if you ask one of those guys, how can it work? Tell me. They don't know.
Yeah.
I got a lot of opinions.
Okay.
You should do this, you should do that. You know what I mean? And I just stuck to what I want to do. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But no one's ever been negative. No, this ain't happening. You know what I mean? Like,
Damn,
that's
that's
never
good.
happened. Yeah.
That's good.
Everybody sees it. You know what I mean? It's kind of
Yeah.
a no-brainer. Like, it's an event about LA. You know what I mean?
Yes, that's a beautiful thing, man. And the reason why I share that with you, because when I first started podcasting, and I told you that I had directed my first documentary. Okay, I had two guys with two different cameras. I had never directed anything, but I think, in my opinion, that we did a great job together. And I actually pitched it to some of the guys that work for Dr. Dre. They do all his filming. I showed it to them. They loved it. Okay, but I will say this: that when I first started, before I started podcasting, I was literally begging podcasters, begging them, could you interview me? I'm trying to get this story out. It's about a Japanese vendor from the city of Whittier that introduced me to some legends. And I'm just trying to get his story out. He passed away. Some people gave me 15 minutes, some people get 20 minutes, some people give me 30 minutes. From the beginning of 2019 till September, I must have did about 60 interviews. And a lot of them were just audio on cell phones, a cheap camera. Somebody would record me with their cell phone. And it wasn't until my last interview that I asked this one guy, how come you never go live like on YouTube? And then they were like, well, why would you want to do that? They asked me, I said, everybody just records audio. I said, I don't listen to that shit. Yeah. Well, why not? I said, look, dude, years ago, I heard LL Cool J do an interview on Power 106. I'm a big LL fan. I heard him. I closed my eyes so I could try to picture him answering. I want to see the people.
Of course. Yeah.
So,
for sure.
so what happened was, I told my boys, you know what? I'm going to go against the grain, and I'm just going to go live. When I started promoting that I was going to go live on YouTube, started texting me, nobody's going to tune in. You're better off going live on Instagram. You're going to waste your time. Nobody's going to watch your shit. And to be honest with you, all of those guys that told me that later on came back and asked me, can I get an interview? Damn. And I'm going to be honest with you. People have told me, throw your heart away, Tony, but I still give them an interview. So,
yeah. You believed in it, right?
Yes, just like you believe in this project. Yeah. And that's why there's going to be more.
We'll see. Yeah.
Okay. Well, once again, To Live and Die in LA event. Once again, this is the producer and the creator of it. March 26th in LA. Once again, the host will be Fabian Alomar. On the you can follow To Live and Die in LA page. It's up on the screen. The flyer's up on the screen. You can follow Fabian. Once again, on the details, you can see the link to where you can purchase tickets. Now, say that somebody's just barely tuning in and says, you know what, I don't do the whole technical thing. Can I buy tickets at the door when I go?
Yes, you could. Yeah, for
okay.
sure.
Or call up Fabian. He's got the bootleg tickets, he said.
Yeah.
Okay.
Call me.
Yeah. Okay. Anything else that maybe we didn't mention? Anything else you want to promote? Anything else you want to say? Once again, we're going to continue to push it during the breaks and continue to put up the flyer. March 26th, LA. Follow the page for more details as well. And anything else?
Get your tickets.
The timing's right. It's going to be perfect weather. COVID's over. You don't got to wear a fucking mask, and let's go have a good time.
Yeah,
really, that's it.
Yeah.
It's a nice hot day, so all you girls, you don't have to wear too much.
Right. Some of you girls can still wear the mask if you guys want.
Yeah, just a mask.
Just
That's
a mask. But
just come out and have a good time. That's it.
You want to give any shout outs?
Black Widow Investigations. My wife Erica, she's really, really stood behind me during this.
Awesome.
Wouldn't have happened without her. And all the people that chose to be involved with this. Fabian, Vegas.
Thank you.
Esteban Oriol, for sure. You really legitimized this from the gate, and a lot of other people. There's a long list.
Yes. Okay.
Leilani, what's up?
Leilani, that's right.
Awesome. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go ahead and take a 10-minute break. We're gonna come right back with more Fabian because Hollywood needs more of Fabian. So we'll be back once again.
There's a lot more to go.
Yes. Once again, call somebody, text somebody, you know the rest, to Live and Die in LA, March 26th, LA, on the details, on the description. Once again, you can see where you can purchase tickets, or you can purchase tickets at the door. So don't fuck around. Make sure you guys get tickets.
Come through.
See you here in 10 minutes.
Bella, I'm here on Roadium Radio with my boy Tony A. the Wizard. Stay tuned.
Yo, it's Ray Monique on Roadium Radio with Tony A. the motherfucking Wizard. Tune in and subscribe.
What's going down, everybody? This is Big Rich G here at Roadium Radio with Tony A. You guys got to check this out, man. Don't miss out. Tune in.
It's your boy Producer A here at Roadium Radio. It's your boy Tony A. Make sure y'all subscribe every Sunday, Wednesday, 7 p.m. with the dopest podcast popping in the motherfucking West Coast. Make sure y'all subscribe. Peace.
Yeah, this is Pablito here at Roadium Radio. I'm here with Tony A. the Wizard. Tune in.
What's cracking? It's your boy Noel G in the house, aka Hector. You guys know what time it is, right here with the Roadium Radio Show, hosted by your boy Tony A. the Wizard. Keep listening. We got something good for you.
What's good, beautiful ladies? It's your boy MC Magic, Tony A. the Wizard. You already know. Roadium Radio Show. Turn it up.
Yo, what's good with y'all? This your boy Big Prodigy from the legendary South Central Cartel, and I'm over here chilling with my homeboy Tony A. the Wizard on the Roadium Radio Show. Make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe to the page on YouTube. And by the way, check out that interview with yours truly. You dig? Wes.
What's up, guys? This is Mayito. You're watching Roadium Radio with Tony A. the Wizard.
Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Little Silent from BOTG, the voice of the ghetto, man. Tune in every Sunday and Wednesday to Roadium Radio. You already know, hosted by the legend himself, Tony A. the Wizard, man. Just don't miss out, man. That should be active out here.
What's up, everyone? This is Antonio Pelayo. I'm here at Roadium Radio with Tony A. the Wizard. Make sure to subscribe.
Yo, what's up, everybody? LA Baseball Head here, also known as LAFC Soccer Head, chilling on Roadium Radio with my homeboy, Tony A. the Wizard.
What it do? DJ Joe Cooley. You chilling with me, DJ Tony A. the Wizard, and Roadium Radio. You heard me?
What up, everyone? This is Solita. Tune into Roadium Radio, hosted by Tony A. the Wizard.
What up? Susie Q in the motherfucking building. I'm here chilling with Tony A, the motherfucking Wizard. Roadium Radio, YouTube. You guys check it out. Subscribe. Spank it easy.
Yo, this is Shady Boy right here with Tony A, the Wizard on Roadium Radio.
What's poppin' with it, family? It's your boy Jokes Loves Life, and you are now tuned in to Roadium Radio with the one and only Tony A, the motherfucking Wizard. That's right, love life, y'all.
It's your boy Wito Trees Roadium Radio in the house. Tony A, the Wizard. What's up?
What's up? This is your boy Panther on Roadium Radio. Tune in with your boy Tony A, the Wizard, and make sure you hit that subscribe button. Yeah.
This is Murray Brumfield, aka Mexicali Slim, Familia Records, and you rolling with Roadium Radio with Tony A.
Yo, what up? It's your boy DJ Kazell. We're right here live, Roadium Radio with my boy Tony A, the Wizard. That's what's up.
What's up, you guys? It's your girl Mariah Avila. I'm here on Roadium Radio with Tony the Wizard. Please subscribe, like, and comment.
Yo, it's cracking. It's your homeboy, Mr. Motherfucking Junebug. And you just tuned in to Roadium Radio with Tony A, the motherfucking Wizard. And don't forget, subscribe to the channel. You know.
Jubilee Raza, it's your homeboy Hypnotic, right here in Roadium Radio with Tony A, the Wizard. Make sure you subscribe, like, and do all that. Don't forget to comment. Much love.
Yo, this is Grincho Brown on Roadium Radio with Tony A, the Wizard. Keeping this shit popping, all West Coast, all love. Shout out to my Raza, we getting it.
Hey, look, this is Chunks, the San Diego All-Star, and you are now tuned in to Roadium Radio right here with Tony A, the Wizard. Tap in.
What's up? It's your girl Carolyn Rodriguez here at Roadium Radio. Make sure you tune in every Wednesday and Sunday to Tony A, the Wizard.
What's up, y'all? This is DJ Tony G. You're listening to Roadium Radio with the homeboy, Tony A, the Wizard. Roadium Radio.
Yo, what's cracking? It's 2Max of Mexican descent, visionary shapeshifters, Good Life Project Blowed, LA Underground Hip Hop. You're tuned into Roadium Radio with Tony A, the Wizard on Wednesdays and Sundays. LA Hip Hop will save the world. Ooh, ooh.
What's up with it, dog? It's West Coast Gilly on Roadium Radio with the legend Tony A, the Wizard on Tony Vision. You know what it is, West Coast to the fullest, believe that.
What's up, everybody? This is Stefan Ori. You're listening to Roadium Radio with Tony A, the Wizard.
Yo, what up? It's your boy Doughboy Tony. You're tuned into Roadium Radio with West Coast legend Tony A, the Wizard.
What up? It's your boy Lottie the G, straight out of Santa Ana, CA, and we right here live in the mix with the West Coast legend Tony A, the Wizard on Roadium Radio, Tony Vision on YouTube.
Yo, what's up, world? This is Cool 187, above the law in the building. And you tuned in to Roadium Radio with my man Tony A, the Wizard. Blah!
What's up? This is Darren Vegas here on Roadium Radio with Tony A, the Wizard. Real West Coast hip hop history right here.
Yo, what up? Sleepy Malo in the house here at the Roadium Radio with my boy Tony A, the Wizard, giving us our voice back. One of the realest motherfuckers I know.
What's up, homie? Show me Frankie Quinones, a.k.a. Creeper from Cholo P. And you're listening to Tony A, the Wizard on Roadium Radio. That's what's up right there.
Hey, yo, what's up, man? It's Cujo the Savage. I'm right here with Tony A, the Wizard, Roadium Radio. Everybody stay tuned, man. It's a motherfucking hit.
Yo, shout out to Roadium Radio, Tony A, the Wizard, your boy Pablo Nunez right here in the studio. Be about it, people.
¿Qué onda, muchacho? Ahí viene este Miro, King with the Black Skin, el negrito de Los Angelitos, and you're checking out that Roadium Radio with Tony A, the Wizard.
¿Qué hubo, Raza? This is Wicked from the Brown Side here on Roadium Radio with Tony A, the Wizard. You know.
What up? It's your homeboy Infinite TGM, chilling with Tony A, the Wizard on Roadium Radio. Make sure you guys go check that out.
What's good? It's your boy Spanky Loco, and you tuning in to Roadium Radio with that motherfucking legend, Mr. Tony A. You know what time it is, West.
Hey, what up? This is Rebello the Dawn.
And this is Dominator.
And we came straight from the 805 ready to slap that motherfucking meat on your grill, bitch.
Roadium Radio, Central Coast Click.
What up?
What up with it? This your boy OG Magoo, Los Angeles airbrush artist. Big chilling on site with the homie Tony the Wizard on Roadium Radio. All gas, no brakes. Let's get it.
Man, you're now listening to LA Icon, man, right here live with Tony A, the motherfucking wizard on Roadium Radio.
What's up? This is A.DA, the Spanish Fly, with that reintroduction right here on Roadium Radio with my boy, the wizard, Tony A.
Yeah, what up? It's Spanish Fly MC, Big MOC, Mr. Mokes MC, on the Roadium Radio Show, baby, with Tony A, the Grand Wizard. Let's go.
Johnny D, the Spanish Fly, on Roadium Radio. Your one and only Theo with the giant Cheeto.
Hey, what's up, everyone? This is Trish Toledo, and I'm over here with Tony A at Roadium Radio. Make sure you tune in every Wednesday and Sunday at 7 p.m.
Hey, what's up, everybody? It's your girl Blanca. Bobby D presents Uncle Snoop's Army. Chilling right here at Roadium Radio with Tony A, the Wizard. Make sure you tune in Wednesdays and Sundays at 7 p.m. on YouTube.
What up, West Coast and all hip-hop fans? This is your girl, Violet Brown, and I'm here with Tony A, the Wizard.
Yo, this is Daniel Jones, the D to the motherfucking G Media Clips. Here with your boy, Tony A, the Wizard on the Roadium Radio Show.
Welcome back, everyone, to Roadium Radio, episode 237. So we're going to go ahead and jump right back into it with Fabian. I got a lot more questions that I want to ask you, Fabian. You know, we were talking, before we get into the whole movie, TV, acting, which I really want to touch on. But I want to ask you, as being a kid and being a fan of skateboarding, how far did skateboarding take you? Was this just something just regional, or was it global?
Global, man. I first started skateboarding in the neighborhood, and then once I got sponsored I joined this thing. Once I got sponsored by Z, it took me to this place called CASL, CASL, California Amateur Skateboard League. And from San Francisco to San Diego, I skated as an amateur, going to contests all up and down these cities. From there, after that, I placed in a couple of contests. I'm not really a good contest skater, I'll tell you that much. But I'm a good skater in when we're all skating at the same time. Like during the heats, when you practice, you get a lot of claps and get a lot of whoas and all that shit. I'm good at that. But when they call my name, okay, and now Fabian Alomar skating for a Z-boy, then my knees start buckling and my nervous caca and all that stuff starts coming. But then you can't. It's hard on a skateboard, but I started developing, getting better at it. So when I turned pro, I ended up going to France and Switzerland, Japan, Australia, Spain, Germany, all over, man. We skated everywhere.
So skateboarding is global.
Yeah, and skateboarding is worldwide, bro. It's they skate everywhere. I went to London a bunch of times, and Amsterdam. We stocked up when weed wasn't legal. We stocked up on weed and mushrooms and all kinds of stuff, man. Skateboarding has took me around the world, bro, and it's shown me a different life. And I've watched, I've seen so many different things and seen how my life should be. Yes. Growing up where I grew up, some of my family members have never left the street, never left the block.
Right.
You never leave the area because you're so comfortable with that. But how we talked about comfortability, right, and just stuck in that neighborhood, and that's all you know about is what the homies are doing right here, and let's do it there. And yeah, we grew up like that, but there's a better way out. There's always a better way out, but some people are afraid to take a chance.
Yes, you're right. You just said it right there. And I'm glad you're saying that, because maybe that will encourage and motivate someone to take that chance.
Yeah.
Now, as far as now you're traveling everywhere. You're a professional skater. What happened, if you don't mind me asking, where you ended up getting incarcerated? You don't have to necessarily go into detail, but I guess from the outside looking in, if I saw you on the street and I saw you and I was like, hey man, you were skating and then you went to jail. What happened?
Yeah, I made some bad decisions, man. I made some bad choices, like by using drugs and being around certain people, and then what comes with that is crime, you know?
Yeah.
So I ended up getting busted, and I made some, when you do drugs, you make really bad decisions. You made a bad decision to do drugs first place.
Yes.
So now you get involved in now you're stuck in your world of what you've already now created.
Right.
And all the elements that come with that lifestyle.
Yes.
So I ended up doing something that I thought was good and noble, but it wasn't, and serving 9 years for it.
Yeah.
And when I came out, I did all my time in level 4 prisons, you know, and it's rough, man. It's real disciplined, and which I like structure. I like discipline. I'm so used to it, and you know, you come out and you think like everything is like over and done. So, you know, skateboarding showed me a better way, but skateboarding is like this, right? But when I got sponsored, it was like, you're in. Like, they know, it's just like, there was no like contracts or nothing. Okay. It was all like, all right, you want to skate for me, Tony? All right, you're in. And we'll just give me your information. We'll start sending you checks, and you'll meet up, and we'll go skate and take you out, get your name out there. I didn't have no obligations to contracts like they do today. Yes. With like Red Bull or Monster drinks and all these big shoe deals and stuff. There was no stuff like that for me.
Right.
And for me, there wasn't certain, for like Tony Hawk and those guys, but like he's Tony Hawk, you know?
Right.
But for me, there wasn't. And so I with a lot of money and a lot of fame, with no structure and no discipline and no way to manage your money with your family and friends, but family being the ones that like they're the vultures, you know, everyone's vulturing you.
Yes.
So I ended up falling into the old circumstances back in the day, the old habits and old ways, and I made some bad choices, and I ended up getting locked up, came out, and found acting.
Okay. You know, I usually ask this question to a lot of the artists that I interview that did some time. Like they'll say, you know what, my album was about to drop. I got incarcerated. I did it 5 years, and I picked up right what I left off. So I asked them, when you were in there for those 5 years, did you continue to write? Did you put music aside? What did you do to make time pass? Most of the guys said, I just wrote songs.
Yeah.
Now, you were not an artist, but you were a professional skateboarder. If anything, what did you do to allow time to?
Well, inside there, I'm a Gemini.
Okay.
I'm a Gemini. I'm a double Gemini. So when I get involved in something, I put my head and my heart into it.
Yes.
So I was in prison. I didn't worry about the streets because the streets could take care of themselves, and I can't do nothing for you out here.
Right.
So my head was inside here to keep myself alive and to keep my family wasn't sending me money. I didn't have nobody taking care of me. I didn't have a sugar mama like I should have. But, you know, I was me taking care of myself. So I had to deal with what I had to deal with in there. And I turned 6 years into 9 years, put it like that.
Okay.
I got in trouble.
Okay.
And that's not something that I'm bragging about. It's just something I did.
Yeah.
And that was, so when I came out, I said, you know what, I need to do something. And I like I said, I met one girl and she got me into the acting thing, and then I met my friend who got me into the real acting thing.
Yes.
And then I've been doing it ever since. And now recently, I just got out. I'm talking about, that was in 2001. I just got out from doing 5 years in Pelican Bay, and I've been home 16 months now.
Okay.
And 16 months, and you know, So the choices I made 5 years ago, when I did the 5 years, I fell back into the whole little thing again. Because again, no structure.
Yeah.
You know, you get money and you get a little popularity, and I had the Cholos Try thing. I was making a lot of money with Comcast. Comcast was like, had us under their wing. You know, they were like they were doing our shows, and Comcast is like big, bro.
Yeah.
So they were giving us good checks, man. And I fell under the whole little the dark side again. And I finally realized, like, while I was in there, I OD'd in San Quentin, and they brought me back with that Narcan. By the time I got to Pelican Bay, I made a decision to be sober and clean, and started taking classes, and changed my whole thinking, and started working on 12 steps as soon as I got out. Met up with Danny Trejo a week after I come home. I'm taking pictures in the park at Echo Park, and the person I'm with, her name is Lisa Bratt from Houston, and she goes, "Hey, I'm gonna go have lunch with Danny Trejo right now." She was taking pictures of me in the park. She wanted to get me headshots, right? So I'm like, "Yeah, oh, that's cool." So, you know, I've worked with him before on Sons of Anarchy, you know, and she goes, "Well, you should come." I go, "Nah, I don't want to be a third wheel." He wants to have lunch with you. You know, he's probably, because she's pretty, so I don't want to be the third wheel and have him Machete looking at me like,
right,
"Why are you here? You know, what are you doing here?" You know, like,
who the fuck is that?
Yeah, who the fuck is that? You know, and then pull out his, you know.
Yeah, exactly.
So I'm like, nah. And then she called him, and, "Hey, baby, what's up?" I hear him. I'm on the speaker, and I'm like, and she's like, "Hey, I got a guy here. I want to bring him. His name is Fabian Alomar, and he just got out of prison, and I wanted to bring him to lunch." "Wait, we just got out of prison?" She's like, "Yeah, he just got out of prison. What prison was he at?" He's like, where are you at?" And I said, Pelican Bay. She said, Pelican Bay. "Pelican Bay? Yeah, bring him. I want to talk to him." And I went to the cantina with her, and I was like, "Oh shit, he probably wants to fucking grill me." You know? Like, I'm like, fuck. So I get there, and he comes in, and what was supposed to be 20 minutes turned into 3 hours.
Wow.
And he gave me his phone number. Well, the fake phone number at first, because he's like, "Well, I didn't think you were going to be out that long. So I gave you my Dulo number." He gave me a number that's like the bogus number. And then after the 2 weeks, here's my real number. You can call me on this one.
That's dope, man.
Yeah, and then like now we're, you know, he's been my sponsor and like best friend, like an uncle, you know.
That's awesome, man.
And I go to his house all the time, and you know, he installs a lot of things inside, you know, for me to understand.
Yeah.
And he reads the black book, the big book. I mean, the big book. When you're in AA and NA, there's the 12 steps, and there's the big book.
Okay.
And then that like there's a lot of knowledge in there, and it's like it's like the Bible. You could read it over and over again and still not understand some things.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, it's very powerful, and it's very inspiring for me too, because he has an assistant named Mario Castillo.
Mm-hmm.
And Mario has a son named Mikey Castillo. And them three, between Danny, Mario, and Mikey, have been a very big part of my support system and support group. Like, as well as Emilio Rivera,
yes,
Bobby D, Frankie Loyal, Joseph, you know, the good plays Creeper,
yes,
on Mayans. I mean, those guys are like always calling me, always hitting me up to see if I'm gonna, "Hey, how you doing, man? I haven't heard from you. You haven't been on Instagram for a while." I'm like, I'm just kind of laying low, you know. I'm kind of bummed, like, you know, just dealing with family stuff and just dealing with my own, you know, I'm inside my head or whatever. "Are you good, man? Are you good?" They're always calling to check up on me, you know, and see how I'm doing.
Right.
And it means a lot. It means a lot that, you know, these guys would kind of think about me and worry about my future, because they see a future with me, and they see me as a up and coming or whatever you want to call it, but they know that I got more to give and more to show and more to display and more to be like. I got more to give as far as I know I do, as far as helping others with my story. And, that's one thing that I'm very adamant about. When someone calls me and tells me if they want to go speak to these kids or speak to I go to jails. I go to the county jail with Danny Trejo for Christmas. We went and spoke to the men in Men's Central Jail.
That's awesome, man.
And they're going to Corcoran soon. I didn't go because I didn't pass the check. They do a background check because I just got out of the Pelican Bay, so they didn't want me to go to Corcoran. But I want to go back to Pelican Bay though. I would like to do that, and I'm working with Gilbert Esquivel. You know who Gilbert Esquivel is, the comedian? Yeah.
As a matter of fact, they said he lives here in my city.
Yeah, he does.
I've been trying to get him here.
I can let him know.
Please.
I can let him know for you. I talk to him a lot.
Okay.
He's another one that's in my corner. He's another one. And also Spanto from Born and Raised. He's another one that's a good guy in my corner, man.
You know who I saw? Gilbert. Somebody invited me, dude. I want to say it was in the 90s. It had to be late 90s. Somebody invited me to a comedy event,
He's alone in the Latin Kings of Comedy.
Yes.
He's on the tour with them right now.
Okay, so somebody hits me up and goes, come on, let's just go with me. So I said, all right, cool. But I didn't know it was going to be at a church.
Yeah.
And there he was. And he was, I guess, the headliner.
Yeah.
The guy was freaking hilarious, bro. Hilarious.
Yeah, he's so dope. He's the one that's trying to get me to go. And he's like, dude, you got to do stand-up. You have to. Like, I could see you already. You already got the material. You just need to start putting it out. He's trying to get me to get my bit. And, he's helping me with that. But, me having these people just, and then I love having them, that they call me and I call them, and it's kind of like a dream, man. Like, awesome. Like I'm living a dream right now, and
that's a beautiful thing, man.
I can't complain. I mean, there are things I need to work out. There's things up here I need to work out because I'm my own worst enemy. Only one that could destroy me is me, because everything else is going great. But I'm so tore up in the head from all of, probably from family trauma or growing up as a kid. But those are things that I need to work on with my therapist, you know, because I see a therapist because I'm a little cuckoo, But aren't we all a little bit cuckoo?
Yes.
Yeah.
There was something that you touched on where you said, it was family that was almost like, if I'm correct, the vultures or whatnot.
Yeah.
Do you ever, before I share a little bit of my story, did you ever feel that maybe it was a little bit too much too soon for your life, and that's what led you to possibly get into trouble?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I grew up too fast.
I think with me, being a popular DJ first around the harbor area, and then getting a major deal with Disney, being able to buy a brand new Mercedes cash, buying a Cadillac with gold Dayton's on there, $2,000 worth of sounds. I go move by the beach. I have my own place. And when people always tell me, how was it? I'm going to be honest with you. It was probably one of the most miserable times of my life.
Yeah.
Because I had money in the bank, and I was traveling, making money, but I was coming home alone. I was lonely. I didn't have to worry about paying bills. I had a nice car. I can go out every single night. But I was lonely, and I really felt like broken inside. It was miserable for me. And I'm just thankful, man, that I put it this way. I remember one time I even talked to one of my boys because I had money. And I said, you know what, dude, I'm thinking about buying a couple of ounces and start slanging again. And he said, why in the fuck would you do that? And I told him like this, I'm bored.
Damn. Yeah.
So being on the road for about a month, you're dying to come home. You come home, you're there for 3 days, you want to go back on the road. So it's like I didn't know if I was coming or going. So I think one of the best things that happened for me, believe it or not, was when I started to go broke, I started seeing that those friends started disappearing. Then that's when I pretty much realized it's just me.
Yeah.
It's just me.
I feel like sometimes I've been recently in that stage where like I'm in my head and I got all this time to myself, and you start, I need to stay busy. I'm the type of person that needs to stay active and busy around good people. Mm-hmm. And lately I've been by myself, And that's when all the crazy things start happening.
Yeah.
And so you gotta, I have to. That's when I reach out and start calling people, and I've it's been up and down. It's been up and down, but mostly up. But my downtime when I'm not working, I just did this. This show that's coming out in June or maybe July. It's called This Fool.
Okay.
And I worked on it for the whole first season, and I was working for like 3 months straight, every day. So when something like that ends, just like when I did the film Flamin' Hot with Eva Longoria and Emilio, we were in Albuquerque for 2 months, every day working. When something like that ends, it's like coming back from tour and skateboarding, like I'm home now and I got money. I'm not worried about the money. I got all this time in my hands, and I don't have to skate, or I don't have to. I'm home. I don't skate, and that's why I pick up a skateboard at this age. Now that I'm older, and I just go and skate, and end up getting hurt because I have time on my hands, and I just my friends, my circle don't skate. They don't skate. All these guys don't skate. Emilio doesn't skate, or Joseph, Carlos Ayala, he don't skate. So I end up skating by myself. But then when I'm hurt and I can't skate, I still sit home watching TV, going through like 100 channels, and I still, there's nothing on.
Right.
And I'm bored, and you get these, you start going in your head. So I live alone. It's not like I have a wife.
Right.
Or, my kids are grown and they're on their own.
Do you do your own cooking?
I don't.
But you could.
Postmates does my own cooking.
But you do the
Uber food. Uber Eats.
Eats. Okay. What about breakfast? Do you cook a good breakfast?
I do cook breakfast. Breakfast is good. Like, I'm good for breakfast, man. I can make some good cereal.
Okay. Hey.
I can whip up a bowl of cereal like a motherfucker, boy.
Favorite cereal?
My favorite cereal is probably Honey Nut Cheerios and cornflakes mixed.
Really?
Yeah, try it. Or Lucky Charms and granola.
You know what
granola,
I like now?
I mix. I always get, when I make a bowl of cereal, my bowls are like this big.
Okay.
I get the big bowl. I don't get the small little
And
bowls.
or regular milk, or like soy milk, or almond milk, or
oat milk.
Oat milk.
Oat milk.
Okay.
Original oat milk. It's good.
I'm gonna have to try that. When I was a kid, my favorite one was Pops. Raisin Bran. I mean, not Raisin Bran. It's the Apple Jacks. But I hate it. Even today, I hate with a passion Captain Crunch.
Oh, Captain Crunch. It makes your jaws, it makes my gums hurt.
Yeah. Okay.
Man. What about, I got a thing, I don't like Raisin Bran. Because I couldn't tell if those are raisins or roaches. And I was like, damn, I just ate what did I eat? Because it doesn't taste like a raisin. So I was like, man, my mom, she, now that I live alone, in my house, there's no roaches. If anyone's going to bring roaches to that block, it's going to be me, but it ain't me. Not no more. Right. But my mom made me hate Raisin Bran because of that.
Okay, what about Cinnamon Toast Crunch?
I love Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
I
got them in the house right now.
That's probably my favorite right now.
Going back to that right now as soon as we get home.
That's awesome, man. That's awesome. Okay. So, give me some of your favorite movies where you see, I guess because when I interview a rapper, I ask them like All Eyes on Me, Straight Outta Compton, Notorious. I ask them rap movies. What are some of your favorite? Some people say B Street, some people say Breaking, some people say 8 Mile. You're an actor. Some of your favorite movies where you really enjoy the acting, if any.
I enjoyed a lot of movies. There's a lot of movies that I really like. But when you're talking about acting, I got to say, hands down, man, my favorite actor is probably, he's Puerto Rican.
Okay.
He played on, I'll give you a movie he played on, and you tell me if you know him. His name's, I know his name, but Traffic. Also, Usual Suspects.
Oh, Benicio del Toro?
Thank you.
Yeah.
Puerto Rican, man, he's one of my hands down favorite actors in the world.
You know what?
Benicio del Toro has his own way of connecting to his work.
Remember when they had him in the lineup? Hey man, what the fuck?
Yeah, what's your man? He had a second way. Yeah,
he's fucking amazing, bro.
Yeah,
he's fucking amazing. But in Sicario,
bro, so good. He's so good. And Jacob Vargas got to work with him, and I talked to Jacob. I'm like, man, you know that dude? That's crazy, man. He's bad. I love that guy.
My favorite actor, and it's been this way since I've been a kid. Believe it or not, Clint Eastwood.
Oh, Clint Eastwood, yeah.
That's one guy on my bucket list that I would like to meet.
Yeah.
And then Sylvester Stallone.
Yeah. Oh man, Sylvester's dude. He took a chance. You see what he took a chance and like he never gave up.
Yeah.
Wrote, acted, and produced and directed his own shit. Like he's like.
And I'm the star.
Oh. Yo, Adrian.
Yeah. And you know what, man? It's funny because as a kid, I've always said when I go to Philadelphia, I run those steps. So in 1991, when the first time I ever went to Philadelphia, I told the guy, the promoter, you got to go to the Rocky Steps. Oh, you mean the Museum of Arts? No, the Rocky Steps. Well, that's what it is. So.
Did you make it up there?
Yes, and I've been going ever since.
Yeah.
So I've probably been there maybe about 6 or 7 times now, but I always run up those damn steps because of that. So now I got to meet him.
Yeah, man.
So I went up to Carmel, where Clint Eastwood was the mayor there.
Yeah.
He has a restaurant. I even tried his beer. I bought one of his buttons from a secondhand store. Vote for Clint Eastwood mayor, whatever. I mean, I just need to meet his ass too. So, but
yeah.
I'll tell you another great actor, man, is Morgan Freeman.
Oh yeah.
And they're always showing Shawshank Redemption.
Walken. I love Christopher Walken, bro.
Yeah, he's a weird ass, but
but because he talks like this and. You know, he never know what he's gonna say, and he has that like whole little, you know, he's unpredictable.
Now you know it's funny because usually when I ask Chicano rappers, Al Pacino and Robert De Niro, like of course, it's always just them. I get it, but I like I like Robert Downey Jr. Okay, another guy I like Johnny Depp. I think that he's a great actor.
Yeah, he's so good, man.
There's a lot of guys that I believe never get their flowers. Like you know who I love. Homeboy, ¿cómo se llama? He played in Schindler's List.
Not
Liam Neeson. He's a great actor.
Tim Robbins. Timothy Robbins?
No. I think he might be Indian, like from India, I believe. Damn it. I forgot it. I was just watching. He played Gandhi. He played the movie Gandhi.
Oh, yeah. Oh, man, I can't think of his name. I know who you're talking about.
Ben Kingsley.
Yes. Bald. Pelon,
yes, another great actor, man.
Very good.
So there's a lot of great actors out there that I love to watch, man. You know, it's funny because I see things differently. I ever since I met the Hughes brothers, they've always told me what to look in an actor. And one guy, and I shared this story before, I met, remember, he came on, Alex, what's his name? He was a kid, damn it. He's like a big time Christian now. But he was a kid actor, he was on TV, and now he
what TV show did he come out on?
I want to say Family Ties or Kirk Cameron. Okay. I met Kirk Cameron at a bookstore. And I like to read. That's what I like to do with my free time. I met him and I was talking to him, and he was just so like his TV show. And then I said, you know what? I know what they saw in you. And he goes, what's that? And I go, some directors probably said, I want you just to be in front of that camera exactly the way you are.
Right.
It's kind of like what we brought up. A lot of times great actors are the ones that don't act.
Right.
That's just them. And I see that in you too. That's just you.
Yeah, thank you, man.
You know?
Thank you.
Any actors, as far as bucket list actors that you would like, I would love to work with that guy or I'd like to work with her?
I would love to work with Shia LaBeouf.
Okay.
Because I believe he brings out a lot of the best in his actors he works with. I have a friend that worked with him named Bobby Soto, who came out on the movie Tax Collector.
Okay.
And from him telling me his experience to work with Shia is like Shia brings out the best in you. He may have his own way of doing it, but he's an actor that brings out something in you that you probably haven't discovered yet. And so, you know, I believe that there's a lot more to just just getting up and doing a monologue. And, I believe that there's so much more you could develop and also find about yourself that we don't even know, that we haven't even tried yet to even talk in a certain dialect and what it does to you when you speak in that dialect and a different accent, or when you're trying to tell your story. Like sometimes I tell a story about when I was a kid, about what was going on when I was like 6 or 7 years old.
Yes.
And it makes me tear up. So those are things that I know about myself, but I found this out through acting, and I didn't even know that I had those moments inside of me that I could bring out. And when the camera's on me, I know where to go to get those moments and bring them out of me. While I'm remembering my lines, I know that I can think of this. There's actors that can help you, and I believe like there's really good screen actors, and then there's good there's character actors, and then there's dudes that do plays. I started off doing plays.
Okay.
I started off in theater.
Okay.
So my structure is with the theater, and like I'm Meisner. I'm a Meisner actor, but I've developed all kinds of other stuff, and I love to just be open and learn everything.
Okay, that's awesome. You had a story, and I would like for you to share that on how you got on the Mayans.
Oh man. Okay, so I'm in Pelican Bay, man, and I'm going home in like 6 months, about 5 months. And I had joined the ARC program, the Anti-Recidivism Coalition, with Scott Budnick. Scott Budnick is a big executive producer. He did the whole trilogy of The Hangover.
Okay.
So he's rich, and
Right.
he's my good friend, and he's got this thing in Pelican Bay called, and it's in every prison, but it started in Pelican Bay. It's called ARC, the Anti-Recidivism Coalition.
Okay.
And I'm part of it. I'm a member. So I'm sitting in there, and I mailed home a certificate from ARC, and I told my friend to post it for me on my page. She posted, and I got a lot of comments, and like, hey man, that's good, you're coming home and you're doing good and all that stuff. But then I seen one from Elgin James. Elgin James is the creator and the director of the Mayans. He's directing my episodes, and a lot of other directors direct it too, but he's like the main lead director, and it's his show. He created the show along with Kurt Sutter. So he hits me back on Instagram and says, hey bro, let's get you out and back on screen, and let's create some good art together.
Awesome.
I remember those words. I'll never forget. And I said, what? I remembered that. And just as that came in the mail, on the whole facility, the institution has a channel, the Pelican Bay channel, where it shows you like the things that we're doing to like programs in here. There's programs like to help you better yourself, self-help programs, and Pelican Bay offers a bunch of stuff, right?
Yes.
If you want it.
Yes.
So in that channel was Elgin James, Danny Trejo, Scott Budnick, and Richard Cabral. And they're talking about how the Mayans and all this stuff, and how being institutionalized has, now coming home. They like Richard Cabral and Danny Trejo both have a story. They've both been locked up, and they both got out and got into acting in Hollywood. I'm sitting down in my cell, and I'm like, what the hell? That's Danny Trejo. And I don't know Danny at this time. And I told you, I got a week home, I met him. And then I see Richard Cabral. I'm like, I've worked with that guy before. And I know he's been locked up. He's from Montebello. And I'm just like, wow. I get the mail, and I'm like, that's Elgin James. And I'm looking, Elgin James. And then Elgin James is on the fucking TV, on the institutional channel. And I'm like, dude, that's him. He's the one who hit me up. So I'm telling all the homies, hey, man, this dude hit me up. And they're like,
Cállate, güey.
Like, fool, just be happy you're going home. Shut up. Like,
Yeah.
like, what are you talking about? Who's Elgin James?
Yeah.
And so Like, they don't care.
Maybe to LeBron James.
Yeah, like what? Yeah, like wait, Elgin James, he don't play for the Lakers, does he? No. So anyway, they were like, man, I can't. There's no one that could relate to this but me. And I'm like, all right. So it was. I go home, and I get my little phone that they give me, and I call Elgin. I get on Instagram and I see Elgin James and I hit him up on a DM. Later that night, he hits me back up and he says, "Hey, send me your information, and my producer will be calling you." And I'm like, "What? Are you serious?" So he does that. Okay, so a month after I've been home, 1 month to the day I got out, I'm on set of the Mayans as the Portland president.
That's awesome
for the Mayans, and it's like. This dude's kept his word with me, and that was season 3. Now we're doing season 4.
That's awesome.
And now I'm back, and I'm speaking, and I got little lines here and there, and it's amazing, man. It's like crazy. And then like so from season 3 till now, and I work this Wednesday. I go back to work this Wednesday with the Mayans.
Okay.
He's watched me, and he's told me, dude, you've been killing it. I've been seeing you. Like, you've been working, you've been shooting with the Hulu, and you did that Disney film, and, and like, you're working, man. I see you out there killing it. And like, I'm glad, I knew you had it in you. And he shook my hand and gave me a big hug and was like, there's a reason why you're here, man.
Yes.
And there's a reason. And he told me, like, I'll fuck with you. As long as I'm working, you'll be working.
That's a beautiful thing, man.
And I'm like, whoa,
what more else do you want?
Are you kidding me? Like I another one of my I wanted to cry, like I get it. I get it's crazy because I get emotional now.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
And I'll admit, man, like sometimes I get so like hurt, touched, and it I feel it and I want to cry.
Yeah, it's a blessing. It's a blessing. Flaming Hot Cheeto biopic, creator of Hot Cheetos. What can you tell us a little bit about that?
Oh, Richard Montañez, man, that's my boy. So Eva Longoria decided to do a story about his life. And people say, oh, so it's about the Cheeto? No, man, it's not about the damn Cheetos. It's not about the Flaming Hots. We're not making a movie based on a bag of chips.
Yeah.
We're making a movie about the vato that invented the bag of chips.
Yes.
That he started it, and he was a homie. He grew up in a neighborhood in Ontario. And he had it just like us, bro. Rough.
Yes.
He had it rougher maybe back in those days.
Yeah. I have a question here. So you were in this actual? Is it a documentary?
No
Okay.
documentary. It's a biopic. It's a movie about his life.
Awesome.
It's Disney 21st Century Fox, bro.
Wow. And when can people and where can people expect to see that?
In the movie theaters this August maybe.
Oh shit!
Yeah, this August. Yeah.
So it isn't.
It hasn't came out yet.
It's no Hallmark.
No.
So
it's gonna eventually be on Hulu, but. It's gonna be in theater, bro.
Man, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then the Mayans, April 21st is season 4. So you guys tune in April 21st. April 21st is, or April 19th. April 19th is our day that it premieres season 4, bro.
Awesome.
And then I got the other ones. This Fool, that's in June.
This Fool.
Yeah, and that's in June, man.
Well, tell us a little bit about that. Give us a quick recap for the people that are probably tuning in. What is that about?
This Fool is about a guy, Frankie Quinones' character, the Cholo Fit.
Yes.
His character comes out of prison, and Chris Estrada, who plays his cousin, his character is like his cousin, and he's the guy who has a place like Homeboy Industries.
Okay.
But it's called Hugs, not Thugs. It's called it's called Hugs, not Thugs. Okay, so that's the place. Hugs, not Thugs. And he's one of the guys, and there's a director. The director of the whole place who was like the Father G, is my friend Michael Imperioli from Sopranos. You know the Christopher?
Yes.
Him. And it's funny, man. It's a funny ass show, and I think it's gonna hit. I think it's gonna hit and do well. We're gonna have many seasons.
Awesome.
It'll be good.
This is coming from a good friend of mine. His name's Pablito.
Pablito.
Yes.
I played Pablito in Flamin' Hot. I was Pablito.
Okay. All right, Pablito, here's your question. He says, ask him if there's ever been a movie or a doc on his life. Yours.
Yeah, Epically Latered. Go to YouTube and look Epically Latered, and then punch in Menace Part 5. Menace Part 5, Epically Latered. And you'll go to YouTube, and they did a 25-minute documentary about me.
Okay.
When I first got out of prison.
Epically Later.
Epically Latered, Menace Part 5.
Menace Part 5. There it is. You guys, make sure you guys look it up. Okay, so once again, March 26th, To Live and Die in L.A. Fabian is going to be the host. If you guys want to go out there, take pictures, shake his hand, buy him a taco, he'll be there.
I will. I'll buy you a taco.
Yes, and I'll be there as well, podcasting all the artists. Once again, brother, is there anything you want to promote, anything you want to share, maybe anything I didn't ask you that right now is the time if you want to speak on it?
I would just like to say I hope everybody has a good time at To Live and Die in LA. I hope a lot of people show, and I hope I do a good job. It's my first time going up there, man.
Yeah.
You know, this guy's gonna help me though. David Vegas, man. He's my backbone up there. So I'll be in good hands. And when you see me, don't be afraid to approach me, man. I'm very approachable. So
awesome. Any shout outs at all?
Yeah, Leilani again. Leilani, what's up?
Leilani, what's up? All good, man. And other than that, once again, Fabian, thank you very much for giving me the honor and the pleasure to sit across from you, to talk to you, and you open up your heart and share your life with me, or with us.
Yeah,
thank you very much.
Thank you. Appreciate you having me.
Likewise, my brother. And we'll see you Saturday, March 26th, To Live and Die in LA. Once again, on the description, you're going to see where you can purchase the tickets. So make sure you guys purchase the tickets. And for those of you that maybe not, be tech savvy and don't know how to order them online, you can order them there when you go to the actual event. So from 12 to 10 o'clock, the music starts at 12:30. Get there early if you guys want to be by the stage or however it's going to work. And I'll be there as well. So once again, let me give my shout outs once again to Mr. Vegas. Once again, to Fabian Alomar. Also to Frankie, the producer and the creator of the show. Everyone a part of that show. If I didn't mention you, much love, much respect. We'll see you there Saturday, March 26th. And Alex, 12 o'clock. Alex Cervantes Enterprise. Thank you. Anthony the Hip Hop Jedi, my son B. Scalnis, and also Norbert and everybody tuned in, like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. And we will be back Wednesday with an artist that will be headlining To Live and Die in LA event. So once again, March 26th, we'll be promoting and talking about it once again on Wednesday. Let's keep it going. Much love. We out of here. God bless. See you guys Wednesday.